What if I told you that you could see the world through another person's eyes, taste food with another person's tongue, hear music with another person's ears? These things are all possible when you understand rooted consciousness. Rooted consciousness is a system that I developed that offers humanity a path to experience the full expression of the cosmos in all of its beautiful variety. I developed this system after decades of exploring consciousness through intense tantric practices. In my exploration of consciousness and the traditional chakra system, I discovered that the chakras possess an explanatory power far beyond what has been granted to them in modernity. The 7 traditional chakras of Tantra are energetic expressions of the elements of consciousness that are found in everything that surrounds us. By exploring the chakras, it is possible to hear the cosmic symphony for what it truly is: every beautiful melody and resounding chorus, every pounding rhythm. Rooted consciousness is an incredibly complex system, and there are many elements to explore. For now, I want to give you a basic introduction to this incredible method for understanding the self and everything that surrounds the self. According to the system of rooted consciousness, everyone is born with a type of consciousness that corresponds to one of the 7 chakras. The consciousness that an individual is born with is referred to as the rooted consciousness, or rooted state. Contrary to the modern perception of the chakras, rooted consciousness does not rank the chakras in terms of their energetic superiority. No one chakra is inherently superior or inferior to another. They simply represent different energetic states that are identifiable once the individual has explored rooted consciousness. The 7 states of consciousness are divided into left-hand consciousness or right-hand consciousness, dependent upon their nature. Left-hand consciousness is of a divine feminine nature, while right-hand consciousness is of a divine masculine nature. The 3 states of left-hand consciousness include the Muladhara, the Svadhisthana, and the Manipura. The 3 states of right-hand consciousness include the Vishuddhi, the Ajna, and the Sahasrara. The Anahata is unique in that it can manifest as either a divine feminine or divine masculine form. Each state of consciousness has an adversarial state, as represented by the opposing energy on the matrix of consciousness. For example, the adversarial state of the Manipura is the Vishuddhi. The Manipura is the chakra of expression, and it is represented by the element of fire, while the Vishuddhi is the chakra of introspection, and it is represented by the element of air. The chakra and its adversarial state represents a spectrum of consciousness. Every person exists on a spectrum of consciousness. For example, if you are rooted in the Manipura, you are on the Manipura and Vishuddhi spectrum. If you are rooted in the Ajna, you are on the Ajna and Svadhisthana spectrum. Though the adversarial states on the spectrum are in opposition, they do share certain similarities. In many ways, these adversarial states offer a point of balance, and through yogic practices, it is possible to effectively integrate one's adversarial state in order to achieve the most effective expression of one's nature and repair any issues of maladjustment. Rooted consciousness may be identified through the process of consciousness analysis. Through consciousness analysis, it is possible to identify an individual's rooted state and determine whether or not any maladjustment has occurred. Though we each possess a rooted state of consciousness, it is possible to shift consciousness to another state, and sometimes these shifts lead to maladjustment. It is also possible to become maladjusted in one's rooted state. Most of the mental health issues that have been defined by modern psychology are actually maladjustments of consciousness that can be repaired through the system of rooted consciousness. I have found much success in applying yogic practices within the framework of consciousness analysis to address a wide array of mental health issues such as depression, anxiety, bipolar, and schizophrenia. Effective application of rooted consciousness will lead to a revolution in psychology, changing the way that we relate to the self and others. It is important to understand that consciousness analysis is not a personality test. It is a system that describes the energetic nature of all things, not just human beings. Consciousness analysis can be utilized to explore social bodies, art, non-human animals, and much more. It is the most powerful system of assessing the realities of the cosmos that has yet been developed. Currently, Ride the Tiger Yoga is in the process of developing an introductory series exploring rooted consciousness as it pertains to human types. If you would like to explore rooted consciousness in greater depth, you may do so by watching the Rooted Consciousness series. As stated previously, rooted consciousness is an incredibly complex system, and there are many elements to be discussed. We will be producing many videos exploring the complexities of rooted consciousness throughout the year. If you are interested in exploring consciousness with us, please subscribe to this channel. You may find the link to the Rooted Consciousness series in the description.